It's time for Down Home in the Tristates with your host, Ron Jones. If it's farming, gardening, information, or just plain interesting, you can catch it all right here on Down Home in the Tristates.
Good morning, glad to have you with us on Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones, your host. We're on every Sunday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBB, and we certainly do appreciate you watching this program and doing business with our sponsors. That's what keeps us on the air. That's what keeps this show going, folks. Let's see, I want to say good morning to Miss Irene Toole. Says, Ron, we watch your program every Sunday, and we love it. Send me a jar of stand stuff. It's going to be going out to you, Miss Irene. And it says, I'd love to have a bluebird house from the Toole brothers. Actually, that's Mr. Gene Toole and his son Eric. They're not brothers, they're father and son. So, but anyway, I said, do they live in Wausau? No, Eric, he lives in Campbellton. He's on the fire department over there, the volunteer fire department in Campbellton. And his dad, Mr. Toole, lives between Campbellton and Chipley on the long cutoff there. You know, going to y'all know what I'm talking about if y'all familiar with it. But anyway, that's where he lives. So, but anyway, good morning to you, Miss Irene Toole in Alpha, Florida. That's somewhere close to where old Alvin. I think Calvin Creamer's address is Alpha, Florida. And I just talking to Calvin on Facebook the other night, a couple of nights ago. We was talking about some things on there. But a good old guy, Calvin is. And we went over to Partners for Pets over there last week too. We shot some things. They had some bluegrass music and country music and gospel music, and had some adoptions of the pets, folks. Y'all don't treat your pets bad, okay? And I know most of you probably don't. You know, if you're watching this program and you do treat pets bad, get up and turn your TV off. Don't watch me anymore, okay? But anyway, they had a good crowd over there, and hopefully they'll be doing this again. And that's the first annual one they've had, and had a real nice time over there. That was on last Saturday. So anyway, all right, let's see what we want to tell you about the Yugo. Folks, we're going to tell you a lot more about this. They got several different things. They got the tailgater. They got a pier chair. That's their newest thing. You hook this thing on side the pier on the rail, and you just got your rod holders and everything. You just sit there. It'll adjust. You can adjust it up and down and in and out and all this stuff, and makes fishing off the pier so much more easier. You ain't got to get up and down, and it's just nice. Like I say, they got the tailgater for doing different things, tailgate parties and things, and they also got one. I don't know if it'll show up on this or not, but they got one that goes on your four-wheeler if you're hunting. It's called, I don't know if that's got a name or not, but anyway, it's a deer stand. It's the Yugo deer stand. Okay. We're going to be doing some more work with these old boys. We met with them the other day and talked with them, and they got some good things. But that's their newest thing, that pier chair, and that is something else. I want to tell you also about, I was at Main Street Market the other day. Folks, be sure and get your guides. These books, they're free of charge. They're in the feed store over there, right next to Main Street Market in the feed department over there. And they go in there, if you see old Paul and them in there, tell them you saw this program, and you come up and get some of those books. You don't have to ask for them. They're out there, just pick them up and look at the feed and everything while you're in there. They got the best feed you're gonna find anywhere. Okay, they're good FRM feed, and they got Tucker, and they got Seminole feed, all kind of stuff. But these are some handy books, and they're free of charge. Stop in there and get you some, and there's a lot of useful information in those things. I believe that's it. We're gonna tell you about the Grady Chitty Toy Run now. That's gonna be December the 7th for the Guardian Ad Litem program in Chipley. It's going to start at the Walmart parking lot in Chipley and ends at the Ag Center in Chipley. If your church or organization would like to be part of this, please give them a call. The number is 850-658-4671, 658-4671. The entry fee is one toy. Everyone's welcome, motorcycles, hot rods, cars, etc. Lunch will be provided. And I guess this should be, see, No One Left Behind, the Faith Riders. I don't know if that's an advertisement or they actually putting this thing on, but anyway, that's the second annual Grady Chitty Toy Run. For more information, it's 658-4671. I believe that's it. I think, did we tell you about the November the 30th sugarcane syrup making day at Panhandle Pioneer Settlement starts at 8 a.m. until, and you want to take those kids over and see how they make. Let them see how they make syrup. That's November the 30th. at Panhandle Pioneer Settlement. That's in Sam Atkins Park. Take Highway 20 to Bluntstown and go north on Silas Green Street. December the 7th, they're going to have pancake breakfast at 7 a.m. at the clubhouse. It's on the right. It's the old log cabin. That's it's a clubhouse. It's a real building too. I mean, it wasn't just built. It was reconstructed and everything and moved there. Also, a Christmas celebration the same day after the Bluntstown Christmas Parade. And it says, note, Santa Claus will attend both events on December the 7th, so be sure and bring a camera to take pictures of your kids with Santa Claus. They'll love it. This is always a good thing for them. So, anyway, it's Panhandle Pioneer Settlement. Bluntstown, Florida. All right, y'all watch this, folks, and we'll be back in just a minute. Eric Toole been doing some shooting for us here recently, and he went to I had some things I had to do the day of the Ag Expo, Sunbelt Expo, and Eric went over there for us and covered that, and got some good stuff over there. Ran into a bunch of people he knew when he went to Auburn, don't hit me, to University of Florida, to the agricultural school down there and everything. So anyway, it's Eric Toole. Eric, you did a fantastic job, man. We certainly do appreciate that. So Eric Toole is going to be on today with his footage from the Sunbelt Expo in Moultrie, Georgia. So appreciate y'all watching, folks. Y'all watch our sponsors, and they pay for this show. And we'll be back in just a minute with Mr. Eric Toole.
Wow, this snow sure is gritty and salty. No, silly, this is sand, not snow. So that's why it's so hot. Yeah, but thank goodness our daddy owns A+ Air Conditioning. He keeps our home as cold as Alaska. Cool. Hey, I'll race you home.
For the most professional, most reliable, and most preferred air conditioning service in the area, call A+ Air Conditioning, 850-230-3009.
Okay, bet you I can win.
Get something started, like a brand new Kubota utility vehicle during Kubota's Too Great to Wait power sale. Kubota RTVs give you ultra durability, diesel strength, and value. Right now, get 0 down and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months on Kubota utility vehicles, like the climate-controlled RTV 1100 or 4-passenger RTV 1140 during Kubota's Too Great to Wait power sale.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Solo Tractor today.
She's my little George Rose. Now come and listen to my story, a story that I know is true. Little rose that grows in Georgia, hair of gold and a heart so true. Way down the ridge mountain, way down my Thomas Road, lives my sweetheart of the mountain. She's my little George Rose.
Welcome to Down Home in the Tristates. My name is Eric Toole. I'm filling in this week for Mr. Ron. He had a previous engagement that he couldn't get out of, and he asked me would I mind filling in for him, and I told him I would love to. It's a privilege to be able to come to you ladies and gentlemen out there in TV land and do something I kind of enjoy. He asked me if I could find something that's interesting to bring you folks out there today. I said, well, I'm going to the Sunbelt Expo up in Moultrie this week. And he said, well, that would be a great opportunity to shoot some live footage for y'all. And I agreed. So we're headed up there to Moultrie, Georgia with a friend of mine, a young man by the name of Chris Franklin. He and I have been friends for almost 25 years now, and we're going to have a great day of fun and fellowship. Maybe you'll see a product that you really want to to spend some time looking at and purchase some of the products that we find for you up there. Y'all stay tuned.
Way down the Ridge Mountains, way down where the tall grass grows, lives my sweetheart of the mountain. She's my little Georgia Rose.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it up to the expo up here in Moultrie, Georgia, and in the Georgia Farm Bureau exhibit. A gorgeous older model Ford truck. It's one of the sites, many sites is up here at the Farm Expo. Look forward to seeing many more. We've been here for about 10 minutes now. It's one of the very first things we come across, and we're going to be bringing y'all more and more on this. Okay, I'm here at the University of Florida's office booth here at the Ag Expo. I'm with Jamie from the University of Florida, and she's got a little bit of information for some of these folks that's got some backyard citrus trees, including myself, and we just let her have it right now.
Greetings, my name's Jamie Burr. I am with the University of Florida, and I'm a program coordinator for Canker and Greening Extension Education. So we provide education materials on how to properly identify canker, greening. We also touch on some common diseases such as your foliar fungal, such as greasy spot, melanose, alternaria brown spot, and citrus scab. Of all the diseases, you've probably been hearing the most about citrus greening. Citrus greening is a bacterial disease, and it is spread by an insect called the Asian citrus psyllid. The psyllid is relatively small. It's about 3 to 4 millimeters in size. The adult, about the size of a flea. It has piercing, sucking mouth parts, and this is the insect that spreads citrus greening. Citrus greening affects the leaves by giving it a blotchy mottle appearance. A blotchy mottle appearance is when you're looking at the leaf. If you look at the mid-vein, on each side of the leaf you may have a dark green and a light green. It's an asymmetrical pattern. Also, it causes the fruit to be misshapen, lopsided. It also will cause it to have an off flavor. If you're looking for more information on citrus greening, canker, or any of these other diseases, don't hesitate to contact us. We'd be glad to help you out. You can reach us at the center, at the Citrus Research Center in Lake Alfred. It's 863-956-1151.
And I feel sure that if they were to contact their local county extension aide here in Florida, that if they didn't have the information, they would most certainly be glad to get it for you from Lake Alfred.
Yes, as always, start with your local. If they're not able to, we'll be glad to help, or we can even help directly with your extension office.
All right, thank you for your time, and we will come back to see y'all in a few minutes after some words from our sponsors, and we'll have more for you from the Sunbelt Expo in Moultrie, Georgia.
You found me down in Tennessee, just chopping wood for the family. Honeybee means a lot to me, cause it sweetens up my taste, and I'm so proud to be country boy.
We are Steel, German-engineered chainsaws and landscape products.
The majority of which are made here in America by Americans.
Steel, built in America and sold exclusively by local Steel dealers. Right now, get a free carrying case when you purchase select Steel chainsaws, a $49.95 value. Visit SteelDealers.com to find a dealer near you.
Good old Bob says see and save on all Stihl equipment at Sowell Tractor now.
Be one of the first in this area to experience the pleasure and great fun aboard your new stylish Sun Chaser. Sun Chaser has come south to Joe's Motor Service in Hartford, Alabama. Powered by Suzuki or Honda outboards, Sun Chaser will be a new and popular addition to your lifestyle. From the change room to live well to abundant storage and comfort, your Sun Chaser will be a big hit with your family, friends, and fishing partners. Ramp up the fun in your life. See the selection and sizes only at Joe's Motor Service, Hartford, Alabama.
Main Street Market in Chipley is this area's headquarters for top quality livestock and pet feed. Paul Davidson and Main Street Market carries only the best and most freshest feed you'll find anywhere in the Tri-States area. Cattle feed, dog feed, horse feed, rabbit feed, goat feed, chicken feed. From top quality Seminole, the preferred feed for show animals, to FRM, Tucker, and more. To roll hay and baled hay, Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 90 and 77 in Chipley, Florida has it all. Main Street Market is also your fresh and frozen vegetable and fruit outlet, plus deer cord and pine straw. Main Street Market. Tell them old Ron sent you.
Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Folks, you know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing. Y'all give him a call.
I'm here with an old professor of mine from the University of Florida, it's Dr. Tim Marshall, and his current position is with Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. That's ABAC for those of us that's in the industry. He's the Dean of Agricultural Education and
Agriculture and Natural Resources.
And this is a real Florida connection. Real nice surprise to see him up here. Doc, tell us a little bit what may be coming up with the education system, what we're looking for the future of our nation, our industries.
You bet. Now, as some of you know, I retired from the University of Florida, was in the animal sciences in Gainesville for a long time, and moved back to my home. I grew up in this area. I'm at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. We're here at the Sunbelt AG Expo. A lot of people don't know that this expo started on our campus at ABAC in the 60s. It was called Dealer Days.
Right.
And so basically what we've done at ABAC is we focused on production agriculture, forestry and wildlife, and agribusinesses that support production agriculture. So we're developing programs, bachelor degree programs that will place students back into companies that are all around us here at the Sunbelt Ag Expo, whether it be ag equipment, the livestock industry, the seed industry, the plant health industry, plant protection, all kinds and parts and pieces of production agriculture.
And so, my experience with knowing folks that have come through the ABAC programs, regardless of the industry, be it ag industry, ag related, or regardless of the industry, these guys come out well prepared to do a good job. They've got a great education, and Dr. Marshall is one of the ones that's responsible for that. And like I say, he was one of my professors at the University of Florida in the Ag Animal Science Division, and it's been a nice surprise. And Dr. Marshall, we appreciate you for your time, and look forward to seeing you and having more information from you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Great to be with you.
This heart of mine is made of gold. It will shine like a candle when your world is dark and cold. When your world is dark and cold. This heart of mine is made of timber. This heart of mine like a beach across mountains, we're walking all alone. We're walking all alone. Look here, Andy. You're gonna be on TV, boy. You ever wanna know what $500,000 looks like? That's it right there. 30 years ago, this type of equipment was never dreamed of. Some things change, some things never change. The Farmall name is back. When your world is dark and cold. When your world is dark and
Good morning, we're here at the Sunbelt Ag Expo. And we have a lot of displays for you about water and how important it is to Florida and to all the tri-state area. In particular, this display is about invasive aquatic plants and how to learn how to recognize them and prevent them from moving from one water body to another.
I think that invasive plants is really an important thing of what we have going on in our area. A lot of the fishermen in Jackson County in particular, like Merritt's Mill Pond with the hydrilla and Seminole, and certainly down around the Panama City area, some of the lakes and stuff down there. You have an example of an invasive plant there with you. You have to pick it up a little bit so we can get on the camera. There we go, just perfect.
This is hydrilla. This is one of the world's worst weeds, actually. And it can grow in 100% of the water body from the ground, from the bottom of the lake up to the surface. It's very aggressive. It grows an inch a day. And it can clog water intakes, electric utilities, your boat motor. And one little section of it, if it breaks off on your boat motor, can grow an entirely new plant.
So one of the best ways to prevent the spread of this is make sure your boat's clean from going between trips. Well, we appreciate your time and appreciate you taking a few minutes to speak with us on Down Home in the Tri-States.
I'm here in Moultrie Georgia, the Southeast Manufacturing Company. We currently manufacture the Holler Pro series of P&B shells. This machine will shell any variety from your Say Dandy up to your speckled butter beans. Only thing on this machine you change for different varieties, it comes with 6 filters. The filters go down here on the cleaning system. It comes with 4 doors. These 4 doors are all removable. These 4 doors will also shell any variety of pea from your Say Dandy to your butter bean with no change. At the end of the day, you're finished shelling. You can remove all 4 doors, take your pressure washer, clean the whole machine down, and you're finished. Here we'll show you how the peas come off the belt down to the cleaning system.
Go ahead.
What's happening here is your blower is filling this leg with air. After it goes past the blower, it goes down on our shaking table. This shaking table is separating your snaps from your peas. This machine's finished shelling, so I'm going to show you how it's done. You lift the lid, you remove any door, it hangs here. Come on this side, show you how it's done. The machine comes back on, the conveyor belt is reversed, it brings your holes out the other side to a hammer.
And literally, once you put the peas in it, you really don't have to handle much of anything else again.
No. Once it's dumped, you lift the lid. Your drum's empty. You're ready to go again. Here's your end product.
Zoom in on that hammer knob.
These peas were picked yesterday. They're very young.
What variety is this?
This is a cream 8.
Cream 8?
As you can see, there's very little trash.
So this machine essentially taking the place of 3 separate machines, maybe even 4.
Correct. You're eliminating a re-cleaning process. You're also eliminating having to re-pick trash after the re-cleaning process.
Those are beautiful. That's kind of what I do for a living, and that's something I've never seen before, and I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Something new every day, folks. Person that decided to check the tractor out to make sure it's fitting for use signed her name to it. Looks like a Deborah Johnson. There's a future young farmer taking a look at it. New digger shaker inverter by the Colombia Company. A 6 Pro model. A full line of pine strawing equipment. Anything from a rake, self-propel rake, balers, small precision planters. It's pretty neat. That's a hay cutter extraordinaire right there, cut. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a Moultrie this morning, and we didn't realize that the University of Florida was going to be the feature exhibitor for the Sunbelt Expo. We spent a lot of time with these folks from IFAS, University of Florida Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences. It's changing so much rapidly, and it's more scientific than it's ever been. But we had a great time today at the Sunbelt Expo in Moultrie, Georgia. My thanks to my friend Chris Franklin, who provided transportation and fellowship and company all day long, and helped set up some of the interviews that you had. And I hope some of those interviews were informative and helped you in your everyday life here in Northwest Florida. If you have any questions or need any information with any of the interviews that was conducted by the Institute of Food and Agricultural Science people, University of Florida people, please contact your local county extension agents in this area in Jackson County. It's in Mariana, Chipley, Bonifay, Panama City, Bluntstown, and Bristol. That's where your offices are located around this area. And Santa Rosa County, I'm not exactly sure. I think it's around J. They have a huge place over there. But be sure to contact these people if you have any questions concerning the information they provided to you. And we really hope this information helped you in your everyday life. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to do a little business with our sponsors. Let them know where you seen it come from. My name's Eric Toole. It's been my pleasure to be your fill-in host. Hope Ron had fun taking care of the business he needed to take care of that he was previously obligated to take care of today. And we will be seeing you in some future episodes, and look forward to seeing y'all again. Y'all have a good one.
Be sure to catch us next week on Down Home in the Tri-States.